I spy with my big old fisheye. Welcome to the Photo Video Show, where we explore all things DSLR. I'm your host, Mark Puckett. On today's program, we're going to talk about fish eyes. And the main reason why I wanted to do this is because I know that not everyone wants to dump $600-700 into a novelty, quote unquote, or a specialized lens. The Nikon 10mm fisheye lens, I believe, runs for about $700, and most folks just don't have that to invest. So keep it in the spirit of trying to help young aspiring photographers and videographers do their thing without breaking the bank would be in this line of product reviewing, I suppose. The one I picked up was the Zeikos Fisheye adapter with the macro lens on it as well. So we'll take a look, see what that thing can do, and I'll offer some, funness and suggestions that you might be able to do with it. So first off, I took the lens out to the Xtreme Skate park and took a little bit of this. So, as you can see, the lens does produce some pretty interesting imagery, so, you could use this for photography or your video projects to get, interesting angles and effects and stuff like that in your footage or your photographs. But the number one thing, and I've tried two of these things already, the number one thing that I continuously notice is that the edges are completely unusable. Now, because they are more of a novelty lens and not so much a hardcore production type thing, I don't know, you could get by with this. You really could, especially in broad daylight. Like the video I just showed you, we were in broad daylight, and I was able to really open up the camera, really let as much light in as I can, because you will lose a few stops of light using this adapter. But if you're looking for something just really great, and this is always the problem with the cheap do-it-yourself solutions as opposed to the hardcore, you know, dump $1,000 into a brand new lens solution, is that the difference in quality is always just gaping, you know. But if you're just doing YouTube videos, if you just want to do some skating videos and hook the thing up to your video recorder or whatever the case may be, this could be a pretty viable option. And it doesn't cost very much at all. You know, it's always somewhere from all the different places I've looked in the sub $100 range. And in this particular case, I have found this one on Amazon in the sub $50 range. So I think my local guy kind of jacked me a bit. So let's go over some of the stuff with this lens adapter that I thought were pros and cons and discuss a little bit of the quality. Shall we? Go.
So here we have the Zeikos Super Wide Fisheye Lens. It says it's professional and in high definition. And as far as the build quality, it's very hefty. It's got a lot of heft. And it seems to work, you know, relatively well with the adapter ring. Screws on quite nice. The glass is it seems like it's very well made. It is, of course, Japan optics. Which I was a little surprised about, and also comes with the macro lens at the bottom. It also comes with a carrying case, very leather-esque, so not quite a leather bag, but at any rate, with the step-down ring, you can attach it to your 52mm lens and throw on either the macro ring or the entire unit itself. What I did find was that, you know, in the outside areas of these images, everything is very, very soft. In the center, you're going to get a decent, sharp image, but on the outside, just don't expect it. With the macro part of the lens, you can do some very close-up shots. I'm not much of a macro photographer at all, but when I did try out the macro lens, you can get really, really close. I'm assuming that's, you know, a good thing. You really don't have much of a depth of field, so I mean, I know that most macro photographers need to have that micro adjustment rail so that they can move in and out by millimeters only. So I would assume that's pretty much the case with this as well. Like I said, the outside edges, not so great, but it can be a fun lens to use. And, you know, that's mainly what it's all about, is having fun and actually enjoying what you're going to get for sub $50, you know, lens adapter. The pros, it's cheap. It actually is pretty close to 10 millimeters. The construction is top notch. It's very heavy duty construction, and it's very sharp at the center. The cons, there's no photo quality besides in the center. It's a little bit too heavy sometimes, and if you have an autofocus motor, it could put a bit of a strain on it, so you might want to watch that with the cheaper lenses. And as far as, you know, the performance, it's just quite low. But, you know, you get what you pay for. But, you know, in my personal recommendations, if you're going to use this, use it outdoors where you just have a crap ton of light. And, you know, don't expect this to be the, you know, $700 lens that you're going to find at your local photography store.
Well, there you have it, folks. That was the Zeikos Fisheye 18mm lens adapter thingy. And honestly, it doesn't work too bad. So I hope that you guys found this review useful. I hope that you all will continue to join in the fun here on the Photo Video Show. So check me out, Twitter, Facebook, just look us up, we're there. See you guys again next time. Holla!